Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're going to learn how to update a record using Spring JPA. We've already seen how to lock a row in the previous video. Now it's time to actually perform the update safely and correctly within that transaction. In the last video, we implemented the FindByEmployeeID for update method using Spring JPA, which actually locks the record in the database so no one else can modify it at the same time. In this video, we're going to take it one step further and implement the update employee method using Spring JPA, which will actually save the updated record data back into the database. Alright, let's open our employee repository JPA impl class. Now, in our employee JPA repository class, we're not adding any new method for update, because Spring Data JPA already gives us one out of the box. We're simply going to use the save method. This method is super smart. If you pass an entity with a null ID, it performs an insert. And if the entity already has an ID, it automatically performs an update. So, no extra method needed, just call save, and you're good to go. Now let's call this inside our update employee method. And it's done. Start the application. Alright. I'm going to first fetch the employee record with ID 31. Let's take a quick look at the existing data. Now I'll make a few changes, update the name, age, salary department, and then call our update API to save those changes. We got a success response. That means our update API worked perfectly. Now, let's quickly call the get API again to verify the changes in the database. Wait a second. I can see all the fields are getting updated except the salary. Why is that happening? Let's check the code. Got it. The salary field was added a few videos back, but look here, we're not actually populating the updated salary value inside our employee entity object before saving it. Start the application again. Alright, let's hit the update API again. This time I'm passing the new salary value along with the updated employee detail. Got a success response. Now let's quickly call the get API. See that? We got the updated data right here on the screen. Everything we changed, including the salary, is now perfectly saved in the database. Now take a look at the console logs. You can clearly see Spring JPA executing the update query under the hood. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, we're going to learn how to update data using a custom JPQL or SQL update query in Spring Data JPA, super useful when you don't want to fetch and modify the entity manually. So make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and press the bell icon so you don't miss the next video.